What's going on YouTube? The J-Man here bringing you World of Tanks gameplay, and today we're gonna go over how to tank Das Heavy Tank. Heavy tanks are awesome vehicles. Obviously, by the term heavy, they're a little slow. They feel kind of derpish, but they are really good vehicles to have in the front line. They're well armored, usually well angled depending on the tank, and you can cause some massive headaches for teams if they don't know how to fight against a heavy tank, or specifically, like most heavy tanks, where to shoot at them. So today we're going to cover, like, if you're a heavy tank, what to do, what to understand about your tank and stuff like that. And then obviously where to aim at other heavy tanks if you get the chance. Today we're playing in my T110E5, the Tier 10 American heavy tank. So this is the top tank, obviously, on the heavy line for the Americans. The other one is a T57 heavy, which, a lot of people can decide whether or not T110E5 is like a really, really heavy tank. I believe it is. It's well armored. It's well angled. It bounces quite a few shots, as you'll see in this video. But there are, you can damage it and stuff like that too. It's not as armored as the E100, but as you can see, I do a couple things to the E100 to help our team. But the mobility on this thing is really, really nice. You saw I get it up to 38 kilometers an hour, and it's got some pretty good engine power behind its heaviness. So it's got some pretty good pick-me-up. And this is the action's about to begin right now. Our light tank spotted these vehicles, so I know what's over there, and I know where they're at now, so I can kind of push up. The gun depression on this tank is actually really good. Like most American heavy tanks, the gun depression is amazing. I don't give enough lead there. I forgot how slow the rounds are. I've been playing my Centurion 7.1 a lot lately, so the rounds on those fly true to target. They're really fast. They're really awesome rounds on that Centurion 7.1. I have the tier 10 tank, the tier 10 gun on it, which uses APCR, so they fly pretty fast, which is really, really nice. So here we are taking out that waffle, the mini waffle. I believe other tank store is able to finish it off, but I do a couple shots on it. And then I go against an IS-7. I don't pay attention to what's over there, so I get slammed by what looks like the J Panther 2. And I return fire, so that's it for that. But he left the simple explode to our T110E4, and he's done. And then I see there's an E100 there just waiting for us. The top part of the E100 is its weak spot, that little top bar at the top. So you'll see me aiming for it. I bounce one shot, try not to have a clean shot on Tiger 2, and then I go back to focusing on the E100. That IS-7's gun depression is the greatest, and I'm just not going to give any of my tank to him. I believe he can see my gun at one point. The IS-7 sees my trap. Apparently, how the heck did he track me there? Weird. So he tracks me, but it does no damage whatsoever, which is fine. I'm able to take shots on those tanks coming around the corner trying to aim up at us, but they're tier 8. They're not going to do much to me, especially if all they can see is my hull or my turret. I slam this Tiger 2, take his tracks out, take out his loader, and looks like I believe he probably uses his repair kit on his tracks and pulls back. So I know he's out of a loader. I bounce at Tiger 2. Apparently he's angled a little bit better, so I just shoot off the front. The IS-7 takes out my gun again, but takes out another part of my vehicle. But I repair it, so I have better aim time. This Tiger 2 just said, "Screw it, I'm going full bore. Come at me, bro." Time. It gets annihilated. And I have a sneeze. Oh, that sucked. Sorry about that. Go away, sneeze. Go away. Oh, anyways. Whew. That was bad. I haven't shot that IS-7 once at all. He's keeping himself pretty well low. Once again, these Tiger 2s are moving up. E100 keeps missing me. I think he shot at me a couple times. It keeps missing. Maybe he's the one that took out my viewfinder trying to aim at that hatch. The hatch on the T110E5 is not a weak spot. Not like on most other heavy vehicles. It's actually really well armored. You're not get through it. So most of the times don't even try unless that's all you get, and if that point you got to switch to heat to get to it, or to premium ammo. So once again, I get slammed, it looks like, by the E100 that time for sure. He flies true because I think I showed him part of my weak spot, which is on T110E5, is not the whole bottom of it, not the hull itself. There's two spots on the side of the hull that are really flat and low armored, and that's where you want to shoot at if you're going against a T110E5. But I'm finally done shooting at the C100 with regular APC. I switched to heat. The cheeks are flat, so I'm able to just round after round, I think, leave all 4 of my heat rounds go through, which is awesome, because then they're not a waste of money at that point. And I'm able to just call this E100 well, never mind. forget that. Anyways, so yeah, so now he's down. I switched to HE, and I'm just gonna whittle away his health by just shooting HE rounds at him, doing a little bit of damage, but eventually I'll kill him is my plan. But I believe I look at what the rest of our team is doing, and they just basically destroyed everyone down that 9-0 line. So all that's left is everyone down by us, being pinned down. And I believe the other team, this IS-7, realizes that, so then they start pushing on us, which is a bad idea, because now I switch back to APC and I can see the hull of this IS-7, and there it is. Now I start just whittling away at his health. I believe the E50 or E75 puts him on fire, takes more damage, and I'm able to keep taking shots on him. And then the rest of these guys are just have no chance whatsoever. I lose sight of the I-7. I flame Ferdinand, but he's pretty well angled right there, and the armor on that Ferdinand turret is too good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, if you're playing a heavy tank, you want to make sure that you understand where your weak spots are, where you're dominant at, and which majority of the time is going to be your turret, and just expose that, just your turret. If not, if you're a heavy tank, that bottom part of your hull is going to be your weak spot, and people are going to pen you all day long there. So just try to keep that hidden, hold down as much as you can, hold down and just fire away, and you'll do good. So in this match, I get no kills, but I do 1600 damage. I've blocked 3100 damage, which is pretty good on this tank. I get the high caliber, of course, with my 1600 damage. Confederate, because I did damage, didn't kill anybody, but my rest of my team did good. And yeah, so that's it. If you guys enjoy these, this will be hopefully more of these coming soon. Leave a like down below, guys. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.